YouTube. It's Team Plays for Days. What's going on, y'all? CJ. We got our boy Aaron, the Diva. So, Team League. We are in Atlanta. Sorry, guys, for the bad quality. I forgot my daggone camera, but it's cool. We're gonna use my phone. So, what did you play today?
I played Thunder Fang.
Thunder Emperor Fang.
Thunder Emperor Fang.
Look, messing up already. So, go ahead and give us the deck build. What you got?
All right, so.
Hold on, wait. Start off with the buddy, man. Look at that.
My buddy decided to go with Spear, because Spear's a nice guy. He lets me gain a couple advantages, all that nice stuff. With
What
a
kind
7-card
of
hand.
Ooh, 7 cards.
7 cards.
Cheating.
First up, we're going to start off. Pretty much the only item playing in the main deck. That's a monster. Satsuki. Because Satsuki overturns, lets me go all in, rest mode. Actually, it let me OTK turn once, so.
Oh, yeah.
Card's really good. One trick pony, but then it's just a 3-crit penetrate. Then we're playing 2 with the new bots. The overthrow.
Focus.
Being able to attack 6 times. If I open up with this guy and I know I can get him out, I'll go straight for him. And every time I do that, it won me the game.
Nuts.
This guy, and rerun 2 because you want to see him.
There you go.
You gotta see him. One Miseria, because Miseria fixes board problems. It's too good. It's too good not to run it. Plus, it's 2 worlds, so.
Yep. Definitely need those world names.
I'm playing 3 Corpulator bots. I never did get use his overturn today.
Because you stayed on Sasuke.
Yeah, because I stayed on Satsuki. He was just really there for the triple attack and because of his attack power. So, came in handy. Last of the bots we're playing, 3 Awakenings. Card's really good. There was one guy where I forgot he had double attack. CJ pointed that out to me. I'm like, oh well.
Cost us a win. No,
it didn't, I swear. But card's really good. Next we're playing 2 Jacks. I played Jack today. I didn't get off his overturn, but he did come in handy. Mainly there for, we gotta stop that plague.
Yeah.
Or like them calling a Thora because we don't want to deal with Thora.
Yeah, Thora's big.
4 copies of the buddy. Went over him.
Yep.
3 copies of this ninja guy. Basically a bot's X-Link.
Or Daryl Black.
Or that.
Yeah. Is that his name? Barrick? Whatever that Chaos card is.
Yeah, Daryl Burke.
Yeah.
Card's really good. Get the filter. Basically, and 3 globes. Basically, these 3 monsters are just your plus engines going on. So.
Fair. Basically, the staple stuff.
The staple stuff.
Every
swing with this, give
that.
Satsuki a crit. Make it a 4 crit.
Penetrate.
2 of this guy. He's new. He came out of the new set. Every time you discard him, you gauge 1. They have a Thunder Empire in field. You bounce them back to your hand from drop.
How clutch was that?
So it's whenever I needed, it always let me have something in my hand to discard for like if I need like an overturn ability or the extra gauge or something like that. And he really combos well with this guy, the Yellow Bat. You discard a card, gauge 1, draw a card. Discard this, you gauge 1, add it back to hand. So you don't lose anything. It's all about plussing.
Yes, all about plussing, filtering, whatever you call it.
Onto the spells. Playing 4 Jupiter Barriers. Mainly just so that when we have dead cards in Satsuki's Soul, we can gauge 1, gain life, draw a card, and plus off of it. So. Next. This spell that came out of the new set, Red Thunder. It's a pretty insane card to have. Game able to gauge 1, gain life, 3 or more, and drop.
And it's got all the characters.
It does. Add any from drops in the hand. You have 3 or more different worlds. 6 more different worlds. You then draw a card. So it's just really good. It's so good. It let me go into overthrow bots. They let me play the impact in 1 turn and just win for the game. It's insane. 3 black sandcastles.
Sandcastle.
Your staple. Protect your thunders, reduce damage. 3 of this broken card.
This card's nuts.
I did it twice today. Gauge 4, gain 4 life. There's no reason I should be able to do that,
But Bushiroad said, yeah. Feel free.
Feel free. Only 2 bots X-Link. With this deck, you can kind of get around without playing it, I feel like. But having 2 has always been nice. There wasn't a time where I really wanted to play more than it, but I still actually kind of wanted to see it. So I feel like 2 is a pretty good number if you don't play any. If you don't play any, then that's okay. But 2 in the name of Thunder Empires. I only played this once today, I think. But it's always there in case you need to get something. Still a good card. We're playing 2 of these because this card came into play so much today. Being able to draw so many cards against my opponent. I board wiped my opponent. He had 3. Board wipe, draw 3, and just you have all the gauge in the world with this deck to do whatever you want. So
yeah,
it's great. Then 2 loud voice.
Oh,
this card's good. Card's good again. Comboing with this guy. Discard it. And then gauge 1 and add it back.
And then decreasing critical and
power, critical, and defense. Just because.
Yeah.
And then finally, playing 2 of the regular X-Temper impacts. If I was playing the new one, like the one that deals 20 damage, I feel like I wouldn't be able to get it off as much. With this one, I could get it off pretty much whenever I wanted to, so just stick with this one. You do a lot of attacks anyways to get down to low enough damage, and you just do this. So
seems good.
We built this deck Saturday night?
Yeah,
late Saturday night, and we just kind of went with it after a few games. So with that, it did pretty well. I'm happy with it. So
I say, what did you go? Well, as a team, we went X2.
Yeah, as a team, we went X2. I went against round 1. I went against a trial deck, Thunder Empire for Dragon World. So we're not going to count that. And then when we win, I play against the Sword deck. I feel like I could have took that game to game 3. I told you about this. I went into the Overthrow bots. And I activated Overthrow. And he activated a set spell to send one of their swords to drop to the draw card. And the card he drew was the spell that after the first battle, you end the battle phase. So he top decked into that, and that's what saved him that game. So I ended up losing that match. Round 3, I play against Sun Dragons.
Yeah. Sun Dragons. With Energia.
Yeah. Energia is still a problem, don't get me wrong. But I ended up taking that match. I was really concerned with it. And then round 4, I played against Plague. Game 1, he got out the pandemic, so go to game 2. Game 2, my first turn, I killed him. I just went all in. I had Sasuke with 6 monsters in Soul with Overthrow bots. There's nothing you can do.
There's nothing to do.
Then game 3, we actually went into time. He was on turn 3, the last turn of the game, and he just spammed his spells to get higher life to me. His 17 to my 13, then he just passed, and that got him the game. But I actually did there's something I should have done in that game that would have won me the game. But, things happen. Right. Then the last round, I played against another sword deck, and I beat that one no problem 2-0. So
sweet. So how do you feel about Team League?
Team League, I feel like first time for Buddy Fight, it was okay because it changes the meta, as we were saying earlier. Like, everybody's not running around with Chaos. Or Prism's like, oh, you're going to take Chaos? Okay, then I'll have to take something else. Then like individuals where like, oh, you taking Chaos? I'm taking Chaos. I'm taking Thunder Empire? Oh, he's taking Thunder Empire. So it's kind of neat. I still prefer singles just a little bit better, but other than that, I feel like it was fine. So
cool.
Good enough weekend.
Yeah. Shout outs, anything like that?
My buddies, Team Shenanigans, they made it to top 8.
Woo!
They didn't go any further though.
It's all right. All that matters is that you made it.
Yeah. And in case you guys are wondering, we got 9th place. So that's kind of irritating, but it just comes out as tiebreakers at the end. So
Right. It is what it is.
But when we did win, we swept 3-0.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Because we team plays for days. That's
We
what
team
do,
play
yo.
for days.
Yeah. So, folks, you heard it straight from Aaron's mouth. That is Thunder Empire. We will be back with my Prism Dragons at some point that I played in Chicago, and Dual Golems that I played here in Atlanta, and any other deck profiles and all that stuff. We'll have that out for you. It's Team Plays for Days. We'll holla.